taken 9 out, and now I'm putting 6 back in and leaving Amsterdam a bit sparse. So I think I will be recruiting in here. Just get a couple of regular units in there, and I'm going to backfill in here as well. I'm going to recruit in here. Should be able to get some nicer troops in here. Hope you can all hear me, by the way. I know this is a bit loud, but it's because I've just done the battle, you see, so it's interfering. Where are we? The regular infantry I get from here are improved regular infantry. They get a chevron on there. I know I've mentioned that before. Just like hearing it, maybe. Right, okay. How many did I take out? Well, I'll put 4 back in anyway. Can't do any harm, can it? Okay, let's get rid of the sound. Now, let's start building things again. I'm sure there's a mine down here in Sardinia. I'm just hoping that's safe enough now for me to be able to do something with. Where is it? Here it is. There's the mine in Sardinia. And over in Cologne, which I think is about here. Oh, where is it? I always struggle, don't I, with these places. There it is, Cologne. It's hard to read these, you know, actually. That's part of the problem. Anyway, there's an iron mine in here that I'm feeling fairly confident enough now about being able to build, or rather build up a bit. Could have sworn there was one here in Cologne. Where is it? There it is. That's the one. And I've got a mine over here in India as well, somewhere. Let's have a look. Just south of Kashmir. I did look in Kashmir, by the way. There aren't any Gurkhas. I can't get Gurkhas in there. So there's a mine up there. So I'll have that one. That's an iron mine. I'm sure there's a gold mine in here as well somewhere. Is that the gold mine? Yep, that's the gold mine. And there's a factory as well. I've checked these, by the way, and I do know that that, you know, there's enough happiness in the area to be able to sustain the building of these. Okay. I thought there was something else. Maybe it's further south somewhere. Let's have a look. This is well south, isn't it? What's that? Chapter school? Where are we? Aha! A couple of things over here. What's that? Water-powered cloth mill. We can get that one. I thought there was some iron mining here as well somewhere. Maybe there isn't. Ah, what's that one then? That's the iron mine, yeah. Okay, very good. So I'll have those as well. Again, like I said before, we're getting things that aren't reliant on trade. So looking over here on the west coast, I should be able to find Mysore, about halfway down I think it is. No, that's Bijapur. There's Goa. I didn't think it was quite this far down, to be quite honest, but maybe it is. Yes, there it is, yeah, Mysore. And I think there's a gold mine in here. Pretty sure there's a gold mine in here. Where is it? Gold mine, there we go. So I'll have the gold mine. And oh, I've run out of money. I thought I'd be able to get that cloth mill. Obviously not. I don't really want tea. That's again, it's a transportable good, but it's not quite as valuable as some other things. Cotton plantation I can't have. So it's like I'm stuck with tea, doesn't it, really? Yep, well, I have the tea. 868 left, not a lot, but what I'm going to do is replenish some of these troops over here in Europe. I think it was the Dresden ones that haven't had much attention recently. So yes, that's right, these haven't been replenished at all, have they? I don't think I'm going to be able to do all of these, but we'll have a bit of a go at some of them. Oh look, nearly all of them. It's just that 60 there that didn't get anything, but that's not bad, is it really, at all? So, okay, the other thing I want to do is entice somebody to come and attack me out here in the Mediterranean. I know I'm protecting Marseille at the moment from a blockade, but which is fine, which is good. It's worth 18,000 to me, but I think there's nothing around here anyway that can reach there, because I control all of these areas. So what I'm going to do is invite somebody to come and attack me. If I sit here, I'm hoping, that being an important trade route for them, Austria, 3,639 for instance, Ottoman Empire, 725, I'm hoping that might invite them to come out and attack me. Now the other thing I want to do is, you remember that ship? I said I'd basically given it up for lost because it's surrounded by Ottomans on either side of it. I'm wondering if I can scupper that. Ah, I can. I'm going to actually scupper it because I don't want to lose it at sea, basically. And I know that I'm not going to be able to damage him enough anyway with this amount of ships attacking me from both sides. So I'm simply going to get rid of that ship. It'll save me money. Loss of any force of characters are currently transporting. Yes, we know that. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of it, basically. Like I said, I don't want really to be defeated at sea. I don't know if that goes on my record or not. I don't like the idea of doing it anyway. And their job really was only to land the troops on the coast. So I'm going to do a Roman invasion, basically. We're going to burn the boats, and that forces them to fight their way through into Europe, doesn't it? Sounds a bit harsh, but that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to call that the end of the winter 1775. Let's invite in the summer of 1776. Well, I don't think I should be surprised at this one. What have I got? 3,300? 3,300? Nearly 3,400 attacking 1,300. Should be quite easy really, shouldn't it? Anyway, I'll show you the result. Usual square formation in the middle, so we should be able to run these boys ragged. Well, somebody show me a battle that's more successful than that. 297 of the enemy killed, 78 of minor casualties. Most of them will be to his artillery. I only actually lost 5 men, would you believe, to actual fighting. It's just basically because he was shelling from the outside. Well, that's trade route raided, probably the Russians. You notice that big Venetian fleet that was on its way? Goodness me. Leipzig raided, that'll be the Austrians when they came through. Workers on strike in Brandenburg, well, just taking it. They're not very happy with me, of course, doesn't surprise me there. Recruitment report, they're all the ones I wanted, particularly in Germany. Some of the buildings that I've been trying to build. And improved rake and missionary. And a new town in Mexico, that's New Spain, excellent, and a new town in Guatemala as well. Right, okay, over to India. I need to try and find the nearest route to get through here. I'm actually aiming, I think you've probably figured it out now, I'm going through the Ottomans. If they'd have given me a route through, then I'd have taken it. But they haven't given me a route through, so I'm going to fight my way through it. Obviously, we're going to hit the Poles from the eastern side. Okay, so let's have a look at the Austrians. You can probably hear my voice in the background during the game. I'm voice-overing this because the sound of the game was so loud you can barely hear my voice at all. Oh, we're over into Europe now. What I now need to consider is peace with Austria. Do I go for peace now, or has he left himself open enough for me to be able to attack him back and take another place? But then of course we've got to settle Brandenburg as well, and Brandenburg's going to take quite some time to settle, I think, looking at things. But you look around, you see they've got a place there completely open. Is that Prague? Completely open, nothing in it whatsoever. It just depends what he's got around. I mean, you could see just behind me there, he's got troops in one of my buildings. Do I take them out? I can't go both ways. Which way do I go? This is the next question.